Hey guys, welcome to the dock. We're going to go over on how to cut a yellowtail real quick. It's real easy. You're going to want to do an outline on both sides. Makes you separate it from the big giant rib, the spine going down the middle. Take it off, skin it. After the ribs are out, you're done. And what I like to do is I like to start over here on the top of the head. Make sure I get a nice cut straight down. Then I come to the tail. And I really got a feel for the bone right there. And what I'm doing is I'm flexing the knife to get down to the bone and just following these bones here. Once you get that, you can actually lift it up and make your cuts a little bit more precise here. Make sure you're all the way down into the spine. See how like that, all the meat is already off of it. Next, I'm going to flip it around, kind of do the same thing, but since there's no belly to cut out, I'm going to go straight across the back here. Just get my little line started here, and once the knife is in, you just kind of just slice. You don't really want to hack, you want to make sure you're slicing and filleting. Go in, flex your knife a little bit. I like to lift the meat as I go, makes it a lot easier. The knife don't stick to the meat. Then I start in the tail, and the bone goes up and down. So right here to start it, I kind of just get it going like that. Right here where the bloodline is, it's not going to hurt nothing. I put a little puncture for the skin. That way I can lift it up. One at a time. And then when you get to the end, those little rib bones right here, you're just breaking them one at a time. Flip over your fillet, you have all your meat. I use the same hole right here just to get these ribs out. What I do is I find my angle and I pull the fillet in one shot. Then you have your ribs out. Next thing to do is portion it however you want. On the boat, we usually do it right down the middle. That way you can do whatever you want to do with it when you get home. You just start your skinning, and you can do that as many times as you want to or need to separate the skin from the meat. Once you have it like that, you flip it over. The same thing on the other side. Just get it going. As many times as you need to, leave it attached, because that's the law. After that, you have your ribs, flip it over, do the same thing upside down. Make sure you get that shoulder meat. I like to cut right to the anal hole here, and get my knife in, and do the same thing I did on the other side. Right here, I like to flex the head up. It does something with the meat here. After you have your outline done, I always like to cut away from myself. Again, you start it right here in the bone, up and down. I like to take my time. There's no hurry. Yellowtail is really good. There's no hurry. You could even push it down a little bit to separate it. And then once you're here, click that little bone. Sometimes it takes just that. Flip it over, grab your ribs, pull your fillet. Real nice. There's your ribs. Down the middle again. Take your time right here, because if you don't, you can miss a lot of meat. We don't like to do that. Make sure you get a good grip on the skin too. It really helps when you pull the skin as you push your knife. Just like that. There's your yellowtail. You can put it back together on the barbecue however you want. Skin down. We're going to rinse it right now. And you cook it and the skin comes right off. Can I get a rinse?